Weather, Chris, it is hot out there today. What does the rest of the night look like? And the big question, of course, tomorrow.
Warm tonight, hot tomorrow. If you spent any time outside today and maybe turned your face to the east, it was almost like you had a hairdryer pointing right at you with that east breeze coming right out of the gorge. A toasty afternoon. Kristen, I want to show you this and to our viewers at home. This is a pretty neat catch from the Portland National Weather Service office. Let's take that full, and they pointed this out from their GO 17 satellite imagery. Note the little plume coming off of Mount St. Helens. Can you see it? Let me give you a little different perspective here. I'm going to zoom in on this picture just a bit. Early this morning, the east winds ratcheting up a bit, blowing off an ash plume off of Mount St. Helens early this morning. Of course, the prelude to the really hot day and the hot east wind that is blowing through the Columbia River Gorge right now. All right, high temperatures, and by the way, just getting word from the Weather Service that Portland did officially hit 100 degrees. So my previous graphic where I said we haven't hit 100 since July of 2018, that falls by the wayside. Vancouver and Portland both setting record highs today of 199 in Troutdale, 95 right now in Hood River. Aurora now up another degree, up to 101. McMinnville hit 100 degrees. Those not record highs, incidentally. I hope you don't feel left out. You're still plenty hot. And Astoria topping out at 83, just 2 degrees shy of the record high set back in like 1899. So historic heat across parts of the Pacific Northwest. And it will continue into tomorrow, by the way. The heat advisory that you see shaded in orange or peach has been expanded through the Columbia River Gorge and into the Columbia Basin as well. We're going to see some really hot temperatures there tomorrow. But for the I-5 corridor, our heat advisory tomorrow for temperatures that may be in excess of 95 to 100 degrees. Here's a look at Futurecast. Early tomorrow morning, waking up to temperatures in the mid-60s. That is a very mild start. So we'll be off to the races again tomorrow, probably up near 90 degrees at lunchtime, and Futurecast has us at 100 in Portland tomorrow afternoon. So another toasty one. We'll keep adding to the 90-degree tally as well, which, as you know, has been relatively gentle on the Portland metro area so far this summer. Just 5, updating it for today. But I think we tack on at least 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 more days before we are done with this stretch of high heat. Pacific Northwest satellite radar imagery showing some showers popping up across far southern and southeastern Oregon. Otherwise, the region is high and dry. Let's check out Futurecast. And as we roll the clock into tomorrow, one thing we are watching, this has fire weather concerns, or implications, I should say. You see that little blob that pops up in the middle of your screen over Deschutes and Lane County? That is some cascade thunder shower activity that could pop up during the heat of the afternoon tomorrow and again on Tuesday. And of course, lightning is a big concern for fire starts this time of the year. So folks out there will keep a close eye on that. The valley, though, dry and warm through Tuesday and Wednesday. Yesterday, we were talking about a spotty shower chance going into the day on Friday. One day closer in our model runs, and it looks like that system has fizzled just a little more. I do have a shower chance on Friday, but that's really pushing it. Of course, we need the rain. It has been 35 straight days without significant rain in Portland and going on 3 weeks since we've had any measurable rain. This, of course, is our driest time of the year. We need the rain. That burn ban is still in effect for Multnomah County. And, Kristen, I wouldn't be surprised if some other municipalities across the region start to issue more of those as we go into the next couple of days.
All right. Well, fingers crossed we see that rain on Friday. Thank you so much, Chris.